This is Anno 117 Pax Romana, specifically my part of the world, actually. This is Albion, some Celtic place somewhere realistically around the British Isles. Anyway, I'm going to be exploring everything that this game has to offer. Boy, I'm excited about this one. City builder, base builder, sort of warfare, combat, diplomacy. Man, this game has got a lot of things going for it. So, first things first, we are going to get all the basics down. We're going to get all of... we're going to get some paths set up here. We're going to get some homes. We're also going to get some timber harvesting operations and perhaps some sawmills as well, so that we can process all of our lovely lumber into some useful timber. Right, as we do that, I will point out that this video has been sponsored by the developers, so thank you very much to Ubisoft for sponsoring this video. If you want to check out the game, you can do so at the link down in the description. Alrighty, so that is good enough, at least for now. We're going to want to drastically expand our operation here, but we will get to that in a little bit. Now, the specific type of residence here, the Celtic residence that we have, is the Wader residence, and I'm just wondering where we want to create our sort of housing area. I'm thinking here, and I'm thinking that we're just going to sort of build out. Now, there's this marshland over here, which we are going to end up utilizing, and we're going to be exploring. I am playing through on, like, the sandbox endless mode sort of style thing, so there is no campaign events to get in the way of just building. So that is exactly what I am going to do. Right, a few more houses down over here. We can see, by the way, that we've got our coinage up in the top left-hand corner. We've got balance at the moment. We are very, very negative, but that's okay. Hopefully, we will change that around over the course of time. Population at the moment is 0. Waiter workforce is at 16, so that is something at least. And we need to grab a warehouse to go right in there, which is good, and that will hopefully allow things to start going. Okay, we don't need a tutorial. We're actually completely all right as long as we build a warehouse in proximity to some of the production buildings. We will be a-okay. So, we've got the houses down. Great. What else do we need to get down? Anything in tools? No, that's all good. Waiters have some very specific needs. They have got a cockle. They need some cockles, and they also need some eels. Right. Well, let's try and do that. Eels, I believe, we get from this... Oh, my goodness. It's this marshy sort of swamp area. Cockles are the things that we get from the coast. So, let's do that over there. And then, I guess we'll get some eels from over here. Sure. Let's get them down. Let's space them out a little bit. I don't think we really need to worry too much about it. But then we can build a walkway between here and here, which I'm gonna do, but unfortunately at the present moment we don't actually have enough timber. That is a-okay though. We're gonna just jump into 3 times speed here and just hopefully let things start to develop. We're gonna start to get a lot of people coming off the boats here, and so we should be able to get back up to our population required workforce very, very quickly indeed. So that's our population. They're coming off the boat. Fantastic. And they are immediately sitting down, enjoying these lovely houses. And as soon as they have found their feet, we will get a walkway set up over to here, which is grand. I'm thinking that, yeah, so we are going to be taking the resources from the eels over to the trading post over here. We can see the rough sort of range that the trading post has. Actually, to be fair, this warehouse probably doesn't necessarily need to go here if we've got such close proximity to the trading post, but we can always adjust its location in a little bit. Let's also get this. This is it's a complicated build, building these walkways. It's definitely easier to build sort of just regular paths, but that's fine. There we go. Looking good. And suddenly we have got loads and loads of eel harvesting which is not something that I really want to think about, but that's okay. So all of the waiters here, they're going to have their needs for cockles and their needs for eels fulfilled. What do they need in the public service category? They need markets and they need bardic health. Okay, I guess we can sing their ailments out of them. That sounds like a grand old deal to me. Let's start the process of getting this built. Even if I don't have the resources on me right now, we can at least get them zoned. And as soon as we have the required resources, we can just go ahead, spend the cash, spend the wood, and get that all built. No warehouse in range. Just a little bit of a ways away. That's fine though. There we go. Quick little relocation of the warehouse. That should be grand, and then hopefully the trading post can do the bulk of resource removal from this site over here at the woodcutters. Okay, so workforce-wise, we are in positive territory, which is exactly where we want to be. I think we're going to try and squeeze out a little bit more value from our, there we go, from our workforce, and try and get a little bit more wood. Fantastic. Even if it does end up costing me a little bit of extra money, it's still worth getting this early infrastructure down, because it means in the future we can hopefully benefit from more wood. The other thing that I want to do is we have a boat. We have got a flagship. Let's call this, I don't know, no, I've used Potato Villius as the name of the Orbitalium. Sure, that actually sounds remarkably glorious and grand. But we've got a little area to explore, and that is exactly what I intend to do. Let's send you over here, and we'll just allow the ship to do a little bit of exploring, because there are some baddies, and some goodies, and some friends, and some potential to make money out on the high seas. So let's go and explore that. Let's also get the Bardic Health Facility built. That's good. And again, we are delivering a whole bunch of services. What's next? Fashion, reed shoes, and tunics. We will hopefully be able to get that unlocked very, very soon indeed. We need a few more waiters in order to do that. So let's get just a little bit more pathway up here. So all of the buildings have got a sort of range, like an AoE range. Oh, fantastic. It looks like we weren't even sort of maxed out on any of our homes. That's okay. We are making some income, by the way, from residences here, but not a huge amount. Ooh, look at that. We have actually met someone. Where are you? Aha, here you are. Okay, well, let's go and explore your area. All right, we've encountered Zara Nitu. She seems curiously aloof and has a piercing gaze. Extend a polite greeting. I will absolutely give you a little polite greeting. So you've got a similar sort of operation to me, although you are, I mean, that's like a clay pit or something, a mud dryer over there, so that's quite a lot. You're still building a lot of facilities. Okay, let's head back out over there, and then let's just sort of focus on developing my my own economy. Now, in terms of difficulty, I am playing on like medium or advanced difficulty. If we have a little look here, we can see I'm playing on advanced difficulty, so construction cost refund is halved, starting fleets, flagship, fertilities and loads, regular incidents at a medium, and we can see what governors we're going to be going up against as well. So, you know, definitely a couple of things to be on the lookout for, but, you know, if we play our cards right, we could, you know, we could do all right out of this situation. Okay, reed shoes. I would very much like the opportunity to make some reed shoes. I don't really love the idea of... I kind of like the idea of... Well, so reeds, I guess. Okay, well, we have to get them in this swamp zone anyway, so let's do that. We'll do it in the swamp zone, and then from there we have to give ourselves a field. I don't want to end up impacting the... I don't want to end up impacting the eels too much, actually. So maybe on that account, let's move you over to here. And then, fine, we'll give you a nice big area to play around with all the way down the side here, which is grand. A reed gatherer, that is officially your job. A spinner. Oh, yeah, we need to get a shoe... A shoe weaver. We'll get the shoe weaver right over here. Okay, I'm creating like a little mini industrial district over here. Makes perfect sense to me if it's going to be near the dock anyway. And obviously we've already got an established warehouse. So let's get the spinner down. Let's get the shoes down. We've also got a, what does this say? Hemp farm here. And let's put this, again, trying not to interfere with the sort of catchment area of any of the trees or the lumberjacks or any of that nonsense. We just want to manage. Oh, we found somebody else. It's an orange individual this time. What do we got? Ho there, mind your manners, for you tread in Lorgwyn's kingdom. A Thur Lorgwyn. He's probably Welsh, I would imagine. Extend a polite greeting. You know what? I will, Lorwyn appreciates your words. Thank you very much. I'm always going to try and be nice. Right, what do we need in order to get this all built? We need a little bit more timber. That's fine. Let's just go and get that done. And also, let's set the time of day to noon, I think, so that we can see. There we go, so that we can see what is happening. Oh, okay. Procurator Corvinus introduces himself. Right, and you are over here, are you? There's contracts available. And, yes, this is Corvinus over here. So the Roman representative in the region. Okay, that's fine. What contracts are available? The delivery of tunics, delivery of weapons, destroy a boat. Okay, let's not worry about that too much at the present moment. Let's keep on building, let's keep on exploring, and let's expand and hopefully make some money before our time is up, and also get these buildings down. Yeah, because it is quite important that we have all of these operations working. As long as we've got a workforce, we should have people working in them. And yeah, we're gonna work ourselves up to tier 2 residence here, which is definitely something that I'm interested in doing as quickly as possible. Alright, so things are looking really good. My waiter residences are about to be upgraded, and in fact, yeah, we can start the process of upgrading. So, how local do we want to go? We can choose how we want our population to develop. Do we want to develop them into Celtic? Or do we want to go Romano-Celtic? Different cultural needs, different boosted attributes. I mean, brooches, bird tongues in aspic. Let's go Romano-Celtic. Sure, let's do it. Heck yeah. Okay, we got a bunch of additional buildings that we are going to be building. Cool. We need... I see. We need nobles in order to unlock the Celtic residences. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's get a few of these residences upgraded. We don't really want to... Yeah, so mercators, fine. We don't really want to end up going into a sort of deficit, a worker deficit in any given category, but it's good to have a couple of these peeps, as we are going to need them to do some of the actions that can only be undertaken by mercators. Right, so what have we got here? We've got bread, and that will require a wheat farm, a donkey mill, and a bakery, and the bakery will require a charcoal burner. Okay, and then we've also got sausages, which are going to be made from pig farm and a herb garden. Where is it that I want to do my sort of farming operation? I've got a pseudo-industrial area here. I feel like this area is not the right area for a farm. I feel like we kind of have to go up the hill a little bit. Yeah, because I feel like this area is... I'm invested in making this a sort of wood extraction area. Yeah, I think we'll see if we can try and make this happen up on the hill up here. So, wheat farm, yeah, absolutely. Oh, actually, this is good. Good point. Good point, Potato. We can zone it, at least, and that's fine. And, you know, get loads of wheat fields and whatnot out here, up to 140. That'd be grand. And that's a good place for it. This is a good sort of flat area, reasonably flat area, but also, you know, kind of out of the way. We can also nab ourselves a charcoal farm, and we want that to be kind of as far away from anywhere as possible. A donkey mill we're going to put over here, and a bakery. The bakery is gonna go somewhere central, so that we can hopefully try and maximize the number of people that we are influencing. And I think the somewhere central is going to be right here. It will lower everyone's fire safety in the region, but that's okay. Next thing that we want to get is a herb garden. The herb garden, I'm going to put... actually, did that say missing fertility? Do we need to put it somewhere specific? Okay, well, we'll worry about that in just a second. But for now, we need to very urgently get mud and tile production set up. So, mud production can be done here. And honestly, I think we're probably going to end up getting 2 pits there. Tile production, let's end up getting right here. And maybe even want to nab ourselves another one. We've already got the charcoal facility down. Although I am going to try... There we go. Do something like this. And then something like that. And then something like this. Again, trying to minimize the loss of trees. Because if we do minimize the loss of trees, that means that we can use them. Which is really quite handy, as it turns out. Also, our waiter workforce, yep, it has now dropped below what we basically need. So, let's see if we can just try and get a few more waiters here. Few more waiters here. We can always upgrade these houses if indeed we want to in time. Emperor Calidus thinks your province lacks Romanization. Well, my reputation is going down. That's not exactly something that I want to have happen, but it's okay. It's okay. Okay, waiter workforce should be recovering. We got the bakery, which we're going to need tiles for. That's a-okay. And in fact, tell you what, we're going to need to get a lot more waiters, presumably, to operate the mud dryers as well. So, pretty important that we get more. Tiles are just starting to come in now. I did need to also build a warehouse up here, which is fine. You know, we needed a warehouse anyway, so it was fine just sticking it down here. Still losing money, but not losing a huge amount of money. And, you know, as soon as we start the process of maybe doing a few more upgrades around here, oh, the Emperor liked that. Great. Well, I'm very, very happy that the Emperor liked that, although that's not really my primary reason for doing it. My primary reason for doing it is actually the fact that it gets me more money. Let's explore down this way, see what we can get in terms of intel. What have you got? Hey, Governor, I've come across a lucrative bit of lore. Are you interested? Sure. I'll take it. What do we got? Holy stones. Locals gathered sacred stones from a nearby rock formation, only visible during low tide. Thinks these stones will fetch a decent price at the market. Okay, that's cool. So they'll be around somewhere in the world. Yeah, I'm interested. We can try and find these stones. That is absolutely something that I would like to do. Sail to rock formation. Where is it? It's right over here, apparently. Well, okay. You know what? Turn the boat around. We're going over here. It's pretty much the exact opposite side of the world, but I don't particularly care. Okay, good. It's time to get the bread production chain started so that my peeps will be happy. Let's get this constructed. Let's get the donkey mill constructed. And that is going to have a negative impact on my currency. But what should have a positive impact on my currency is hopefully getting a bunch of additional people on board. That's right. I would like more people. Let's go here. I think as long as I try and... You know, if I stick to this sort of layout, right? If I stick to this somewhat gridded layout. That doesn't even need to go there. What am I doing? If I stick to this gridded layout and roughly try and keep... Sure. And roughly try and keep the houses... Oh. Let's go and have a look, shall we? What's going on over here? Aha, so these are the stones. Okay. Confirm arrival. Yes, I would very much like to do that. There we go. Yes, confirm arrival. Boom. Make a choice. What's the choice? The waiter warns you not to touch the stones. These stones is for common folk. It's bad luck for a king to touch them. And, well, you're close enough, right? I'm going to take the holy stones. Let's do it. Take him. Take him. Let's do it. My advisor advises me not to. But I don't particularly care. Yeah, you have. Man and Ann will be ticked off. Sorry, buddy. Deliver the holy stones back to the base. Let's do it. Cool. All right, that's nice. I'm glad that we've done that. There might be some money in it. I certainly hope there's some money in it. Speaking of money, I very much hope that having access to the bakery will now just give me a little bit of extra cash, which is good. Yep, there we go. We've got the wheat that has been turned into flour, and then the flour is going to be turned into bread at the bakery. Real nice. So, the next thing that we need to get sorted is sausage, and that means that we need to get ourselves a pig farm. Kind of want to extend this path up this way. And put you in there. Yeah, we need 5 fields. Let's go up there like so. And then 1 over there. That'll be grand. We'll get... Oh, yeah. Herb garden. Yeah, we need to figure out where that's going to go. But in the meantime... Sausage factory. Let's do it right in there. Nice. Okay. So I don't think that this island has the ability... Yeah, I don't think it's a very fertile island at all. Oh. Aha! This is another individual. Okay, so we've discovered yet another person. Long haul over here. Some stones. Well, I've got stones on my boat if you fancy any stones. Uh-oh. A mission from Corvinus available. An extraordinary taxing demand. Can I count on you to aid in its collection? Yes. Let's say yes. Deliver 30 tons of wheat and iron ore. Oof. Okay, well, we will try and do that. That is going to be a bit of a task. You were the right choice for the command? Yeah, I certainly hope so. We'll absolutely do our best. There are some mountain slots for an iron mine over here, but we're going to need to get some smiths. We're going to need to get more mercators. Yeah, there's more that we need to do before we're going to be able to get there. Aha, here comes the boat. It's coming in. Brilliant. Let's get this... let's get this dealt with, I hope. There we go. Let's get it moved across. Deliver the holy stones. Yep, absolutely. Let's do it. Ho ho! Don't mind if I do. 5,000 denarii. And also, there's a misfortune effect. You know what? That's just the cost of doing business sometimes, I'm afraid. 5,000 denarii for that is great. Okay, what? I've got 43 minutes. Deliver to the Procurator's Harbor. 30 tons of wheat, 15 tons of iron ore. See, that's going to be a problem. I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to get the iron ore. The wheat is not an issue, right? I produce the wheat. And we can do that. Also, I've had to build a warehouse here because my bakery is there. Yeah, the sausage kitchen, not really a huge amount of point building it because we just do not have the ability to get herbs on this island. So thinking about sort of trading, do we have the opportunity to trade herbs with anyone? The answer to that, I think, is no at the moment. Island of Manx. So yeah, this is you. This is Manx, apparently, the person who's not paying the dues, but that's okay. We'll send a ship over there at the present moment, but for now, herbs gonna be a bit of an issue. But I think we can figure out how that works. Oh my goodness, look at this island belief. It is massively negative. Hugely negative. Very, very negative indeed. There we go. Just a few more properly Roman workers. And yeah, there is a slight issue with waiter workforce at the moment, but that's okay. We can figure that out in a little bit. Lots and lots more houses just in general, to be honest with you. There we go. Let's get this out here, and let's get even more houses. Just regular old waiter houses, pretty much blowing through all of my timber. But that's fine. Right, what have we got? People request your decision. The Law of Majesty. A manacled woman is escorted in your presence. She's guilty of violating the Law of Majesty, claiming to be the goddess and gathering followers. Pay her to renounce divinity. Ooh, I mean, execute her? I mean, it would... I don't really want to make I don't really want to make anybody dislike me more, but I think we'll just choose to make people unhappy, is what I was going to say there. What do we got? Shortage of waiter workforce. That's fine. We're going to get on top of that in just a second. That's looking good. Okay, my boat is en route to... Aha! Oh, look, we've unlocked some more stuff. Excellent. I believe that's a population milestone. Also, look at my money. My money is actually having a great impact now. This is nice. Well, good news. I can now start providing the public service for the mercators here, which is exactly what we need, because in order to get an iron mine, in order to start doing these things, we need to get... Oh, actually, no, we can do that right now. Oh, amazing. Let's get that built. I thought we needed to get a higher level of people, but apparently we do not. That is great. I'm also... What am I looking for? I'm looking for this. Yeah, I'm also going to grab another wheat farm here, and we're going to just try... Yeah, that's pretty good. It's not too shabby, if I do indeed say so myself. That's really nice. I'm going to try and get a little bit more wheat production, so that we can try and get the 30 tons of wheat and the 15 tons of iron ore. We don't really need iron ore for anything right now. Am I going to need another warehouse up here? Kind of hope that I don't. It should be alright. Should be alright. Yeah, and if we're going to be alright, then that should be great. I need to start doing some quests as well. So, where's my boat? My boat is out here. Boat, you can come... I mean, what quest do we have? Collect 2 crates. Yeah, you know what? I will take that. I will absolutely take that. And then send the boat out here. And we'll go and do some missions for a few different people. Yeah, that sounds like a grand old idea to me. Which is good. We do obviously only have 40 minutes in order to complete this, but I think we can do that. I think we can manage. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. All we need to do is start saving, especially now that we've got some additional wheat. It's going to be great. I don't really want to stop the donkey mill, but if I need to stop the donkey mill sort of temporarily, then we can do that. And honestly, I'm thinking that I might actually want to stop the donkey mill. Yeah, let's stop the donkey mill. Oh, Tarragon. Oh, we found somebody new. Excellent. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. You've got quite a large... Oh. What's this? Oh, we got an achievement thing. Nice. Yeah, we got another person to contend with. That's Tarragon over here. Very nice. Okay. Trading port. We need lots and lots of wheat. We need lots and lots of iron ore. And to be honest, I'm currently thinking that maybe I want to build... Maybe I want to build another wheat farm. If I build another wheat farm... where is it? It is here. If I build another wheat farm, then I will be able to get the wheat that I require just that little bit quicker. And if I'm able to get that wheat a little bit quicker... Oh, it's perfect. Look at that. That's great. If I'm able to get that wheat a little bit quicker, then we're going to be able to get rid of this mission in good time, which is going to be spectacular. 7, 8. Amazing. Let's get this picked up. Let's get the crate collected. And what's the other crate that we need to collect from the Lost Cargo mission? All the way down over here. Well, let's go and do that. We are on the move. As you can see, our little boat is moving at pace. It's quite nice. These dolphins under here. There's some whales. Oh, good. And there's lots more land as well that we're discovering, which is spectacular. Right, let's go and get ourselves a Grammaticus. I think it's probably better over here. Yes. Let's do it. And also, let's get one of these. A Phantom. And what do we need for a Phantom? We need more... We need more tiles. That's fine. We can make that happen. Sausage kitchen. No point in us making that yet. There's no point. Economic research is now available. Beautiful. Love to see it. Let's go and have a little look at the tech tree, shall we? What would I like to do? Trading post capacity. Upgrading trading post capacity adds more loading ramps to avoid congestion. I'm not against it, to be honest. Warehouse organization, paved roads. Ooh, albionic research, fish markets. We've also got quarter mastery, weight slowdown, cargo slots, +2 on the boat. Another governor settled an island in Albion. That's not exactly what I want to see. What else? What else do we want to get done? A camp or like a thingy camp? A tool? I need to get military stuff set up as well. I think maybe we're just going to go for quartermastery, at least at the moment. Increases the number of firefighting brigades. Sure. I mean, look, we'll queue up a few things. I'm hardly making much sort of research, many research points at the moment. My knowledge is very, very low. We do get a little bit from the Grammaticus here, which is, you know, it's a good step in the right direction, but it's not very much. Also, speaking of the Grammaticus, I think I'm going to need to get... How much mud do we have in storage? We got not a lot of mud, to be brutally honest. But I think we could do a little bit better if we had some more mud. So let's go and grab mud here. Oops. That. Yeah, there. Let's go. What am I looking for? Path. Yeah. Path over there. I need to basically try and loop this around to the warehouse, if it's all possible. If I connect up to the back, will that allow for access? That absolutely will. That's kind of perfect, because it means that we don't mess with the trees too much. And we'll get another tiling facility, so we'll bang that in there, which does increase the fire risk of pretty much everything, but that's okay. Flotsam, we are just coming into view. We can go and collect this over here. I think the taxes are probably just about ready to be collected. By the way, these are the two sort of collection slots that we have on our boat at the present moment. Deliver the crates to the lighthouse. Let's go and set a course for there. Superb. And then jump back to our own island so that we can maybe, just maybe, get some more tiles done. Missing goods, that's okay, because we're waiting for all of the resources to be moved out to this facility. So that's great. That's great. We need more mercators, and that's going to be a bit of an annoyance, actually, because we are probably coming up against the limits of what we can kind of realistically store here, or, you know, hit with our current sort of range of influence. Maybe building bakery. Yeah, we don't have any, we don't have any flour coming in here now. Actually, speaking of flour, how are we doing? We're at 25 already. Well, we need 30 flour. We have the capacity. We have the limits. As soon as we've freed up the crates, we will get that done. It's fantastic. Construct that waiter residence. Yep, we actually need some more waiters. Let's do this market. I'm thinking, you know what? Let's expand. Let's expand our operation. So we need another market here. We need another one of these here. The bardic health. That's nice. Also going to use this as an opportunity. 1, 2, 3. Let's do that out there. Yeah. Can use this as an opportunity to get some more sort of regular waiter houses down. Just like so. Yep, even if it does run us out of wood, not a problem. One of your ships is under attack. Ah, by the widower. I am Voda of Scranth. Turn back, Roman. You're not welcome here. Well, as it turns out, I would very much like to hunt you down, to be honest. Okay. Oh, tell you what, that's your war with her has improved diplomatic relations. Well, I'm gonna sink your ship, you son of a gun. Let's go for it. Yeah, nice. Heck yeah. Yeah, you are miserable. Oh, gift offered. Yes. You've been offered a gift. Yeah, I would love to take money. Thank you very much. Unfulfilled needs. Yep, don't worry. Hostile encounter. Agree to keep your distance. Rome rules here. And a rival encounter. We meet him. Extend a respectful greeting. There we go. Look, I'm respectful to everyone. But if you decide to attack me, then I am absolutely going to destroy your ship. Here we go. Beautiful. Look at that. An enemy ship has been sunk. Superb. Right, let's go and see what we can pick up. Love it. And we get some weapons. That is a absolutely fantastic deal. Right, I need to go back to here. We need to go back to here, then we need to loop back around, drop off your cargo, and then head back. There are some enemy ships I'm a little bit worried about. Oh, we're now a major colony. That's kind of cool. Good to note. We do not have the capacity to build our own ships yet, but I would very much like that capacity. Ideally as soon as possible, please, video game. Yeah, so I need to get more... I need to get more houses upgraded here. Reed shoes, tunics. If I need to get more reed shoes and tunics, then we're going to need to do more of the basics. We're going to need to do more of the basics better, I think. Let's also look to do something like this. Something like this. And we're just going to try and go heavily. Go. In fact, actually, let me check how much wood I have. I might have... No, I don't have any raw wood. I'm going to try just, for now anyway, just doing... There we go. A bunch of additional... put this in here. Yep, there. And there. A bunch of additional wood collection facilities. It's going to be fairly easy for us to set up. All we need to do is pop down a warehouse over here. You know, commit a few workers to working over here. And that's a little bit annoying that we're going to leave a little bit of space on the table there, but it's fine. Might end up needing a few more waiters, but ideally we can sort of free this area up and use this sort of prime real estate for actual houses as opposed to anything else. Has my ship gone into harbor yet? It absolutely has. Let's see if we can try and deal with you. Deliver the 2 crates to you. Absolutely. And we get a little bit of a paycheck for it as well. Don't mind if I do. It's time to deal with this taxing task though. So that is great. And we will aim to get that done expeditiously. So, reed shoes, tunics. Yeah, let's get both of those. Let's get both of those things sorted. Do we have any... We've got reeds. We've got reeds. What was the other thing that we needed? We needed spinner from hemp. Do we have any hemp? No, we don't have any hemp. But we do have reeds, which means that our shoe weaver... We could do with another shoe weaver. To be honest, we should probably just double up on everything. Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's just double up on everything. Reed gatherer, let's put you out here so as not to sort of impact the, well, the eel farm. Go. Yeah, that'll do. That's fine. And right up there. Very nice. And where's my other hemp farm gonna go? I think probably here. Don't really want to end up destroying this forest, but, you know, I did say that I kind of was looking to try and do that, so maybe that's exactly what we will do. Okay, let's get the weapons unloaded onto the dock there. Fantastic. Let's pause here. Let's get all 44 and iron. Yep, wheat and iron. That should be plenty. And we are gonna deliver to Procurator's Harbor. Let's set a destination and then immediately head out. I don't want to get on the bad side of the Roman Empire. I really, really don't. Not an ambition of mine. So what do we need? We need more wood in order to build this building. Come on. Come on. I'm ready to get across the line. Certainly when it comes to wood. Especially with my brand new big wood collection area. Yeah, okay. We're starting to, by the way, accumulate lots and lots of raw wood, which is, I mean, it's good, but it's also, you know, a sign that we could get ourselves an additional sawmill. So, you know, we'll try and do that. Everything is looking mostly okay. Fire safety is not looking great. We should probably try and do some of this stuff. A Medici fights illnesses in your city. What you mean? The bardic health doesn't do as much as Doesn't do as much as anyone thinks. I am shocked, I tell you. Let's not worry about that too much at the moment. But I will clean this area up. We're gonna get you upgraded, you upgraded, you upgraded. Pretty much everything upgraded over here in the lower half of the city. There we go. Good. We can adjust numbers and whatnot if we need. More timber is required. It's fine. Okay, the city status needs to be bumped up to the next level in order to get the Fire Watch. That's fine. The Law of Majesty is still in effect. Island happiness is very low, very low, but we can hopefully change that. Yeah, as I say, health is actually low, very low. Health is gonna go here. We're gonna get that health building in there. The city rest, the city watch is gonna go in. You know what? Yeah, we don't need this. We don't need you here. We'll get that in there. And then I mean, I suppose I can move these. Doesn't really make that much of a difference to me. Rather than demolish and rebuild. Suppose it saves a few resources. Alright, what am I looking for? I'm looking for this, and we want that to go in just about there. And then we need a bunch more timber in order for everything to get built. So that is quite what I would like to do. And yeah, we probably should get on top of that situation. 84%. I don't really want to end up compromising any of the spatial capabilities for the wood to do that. Right. Where's my delivery? Aha, you're here. Great. Let's get delivered. Beautiful. Punctuality, Governor, is oft considered a virtue. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Let's head back here. Perhaps you can reach an amicable solution with their chieftain. I have to fetch him myself. It'll be anything but. Would like you to check up on Manx. You're not Manx. You are Manx, if I'm not mistaken. No. You're not Manx. You're not Manx. Manx is over here. Okay. Let's go and check up on Manx, shall we? We're not that far away, actually. Manx can't afford to pay? Oh, I know exactly what this means. This means, yeah, if I could lend a hand, deliver to Manx's harbor. Do I have those goods in store? I actually kind of do. I'm keen to help. If I can, I'm keen to help. Let's do it. We've got 14 minutes to do this, but I think I can do that in that time. Cool. So we're still losing a little bit of money, but that is fine. We're going to continue to lose a little bit of money. Let's get this built. Let's get this built. And that will improve pretty drastically the happiness on the island and also the island health. So I like that a lot. Let's get the waiter residences built up here. I mean, it's not something that we necessarily have to do, but it is something that we want to do on account of growing our city. Go. Yes, I know you don't have roads. Don't worry, I'm working on it. There we go. There we go. So, I mean, this sort of trunken, the spine and branch, I don't know, trunk and spine, etc. approach, it does have its risks. Hold on, let's pause. I need to get wheat into there, you into there. Yeah, we'll just take the whole load over, and then here we go. Go and deliver that to you. And that should be grand. That should be perfect. Very, very nice indeed. How's my research coming along? It's taken a heck of a long time, mostly because I just have no research capability. I've unlocked religion. We've got no patron god on the island yet. Neptune? Ceres? Ooh, increased bread production? Productivity plus 10%. You know what? You know what? Let's, Mars? Increased production of weapons. I mean, I'm gonna take you. Congratulations. You're now my, I'm now devoted to you. Your increasing devotion to Ceres has improved diplomatic relations. Beautiful. Tarragon is a fan. That's what we like to see. We're not super close to city level 4. We need 750 population, which is it's quite a lot to be honest. But I think we can do it. I mean, I obviously think we can do it. It's just how we go about organizing our spread of resources and people. I'm thinking that yeah, we need to have more houses down here underneath, and these houses need to be they need to be the houses that are going to get converted into tier 2. Let's go take a line here. Take a line here. Yeah. Take a line here. That's good. New island milestone reached. Okay. That's fine. We'll deal with that in just a sec. And then for now, let's drag this out this way. Yeah, this is the problem is, as I say, this is the problem, right? We're going to start to eat into all of these luscious green woods that I don't really want to eat into, but I you know, kind of have no choice in the matter. So let's get that down there. Oops. And this down over here. Okay. There's a few buildings that we do need to still build. You know, we've zoned, but we've not actually fully committed to building yet. But we'll get there. Cool. Let's go and check on you, Manx, who we're going to go and help out for... I mean, I'm not actually sure what reason we're helping him out for. Let me guess. Oh, it's for sale? I mean, I've got money, to be fair. Buy for 15k? I would kind of love that, to be honest. I would kind of love that. Yeah. Okay, well, that means I am completely bankrupt, which is a bit of a problem. What should I do? Give me some advice. Increase income. Taxes. Build more houses. That's okay. Well, okay. I got a second boat now. I will deliver that to your harbor. Maybe you'll give me a gift. You never know. Really sorry, but thanks a lot. I can't afford to repay you, but I found someone who might be able to help you out. Yeah, but I've... Can we collect it? Well, collect it with this. Collect it with this boat. Oh! Great! The amount more than exceeds our expectations. Our lords and masters, the Eternal City, ought to have no cause for complaint. Amazing! And we got a barley shaker here. Winds have blown him down from somewhere. And he's a specialist, a barley farm within range. We get an additional couple of resources. And to be honest, my good deeds have clearly been rewarded by those back in Rome. A festival can be hosted. Honestly, I feel like we are going to host a festival. It's a good idea. It's a really good idea. And given how close I came to sort of bankruptcy, I feel like it's a nice thing to do. So yeah, nice job there, everyone. Let's get, if we can, let's get these upgraded. We're close. Not all categories are fulfilled. We need some more reed shoes, and we need some more tunics. That's okay. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there, and we're gonna build some more houses, which again probably won't have much of an impact on my finances, but it will at least be a start. Missing goods. Oh yeah, we can get the wheat farm, the donkey mill. Yep, let's get that. Let's get that resumed, so that we can start making some real money again by selling some bread. Hey, look at that! It's my festival. Cool. Brilliant. Oh yeah, it's the god that I chose, Ceres. Quartermastery's been discovered. Excellent. Good time for it as well. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Very, very cool. We don't have a villa yet, so we're clearly on the lookout for a villa. Income area effect, yes. Don't mind if I do. Happiness is still a little bit lower than it should be, but that's okay. Potato Villius, population-wise, holy cow, we are getting there, man. We are really, really getting there. 700, yep. Well, you know what? 700 is better than what it was, which was like 600, so... Pretty chuffed with that. Let's build these houses that we have zoned at least. That's good. And then... Look at that. We're back to making money. That's exactly where I thought I would be. Once we got the bakery back up online, that is a perfect position to be in. Really, really happy with that. Very, very happy with that. Okay, reed shoes. Yeah, we absolutely need to get on top of our reed shoe production, just in general. We got loads of reeds. We actually have loads of hemp, but we don't have enough tunics or reed shoe manufacturing capabilities. So let's go and get that fixed. Let's go and get you over here. I mean, we could put that... We can put that in this vicinity, right? Like, there's nothing stopping us from putting it here. Yeah, let's do that. And then tunic weaver. Yeah, let's do both of that. What have you got? Meet your emperor. Getting this empire back on its feet won't be easy. The legion is saying if your attack is going well, you're walking into an ambush. Hail him jovially. I support the emperor. I will do what I can. Right, happiness is still low. Mostly because of just the atrocious decision that I made to get those rocks. Although it did give me a whole bunch of money, which is great. He appreciates my words. My reputation is increasing. That is superb. So, we're on our way to getting an upgrade over here. That will help. We're also going to start the process of expanding my operations here. And expanding this over here. We'll get, of course, a road. Yep, to connect all of that up. That is good. I actually think that might be enough to get me across the line. I know I'm expanding very, very rapidly, but the results speak for themselves. We're a major imperial city now. So that feels good. Your lower happiness is impacting your diplomatic relations. Yeah, I mean, my happiness is, unbelievably low. I mean, just having lower fire safety is impacting diplomatic relations. I mean, that is also really, really bad. But I at least know that I can now get, there we go, some firefighters. Municipal research is now available. Yeah, that's cool. I'll take that in just a sec. Let's get a firefighter over here. Firefighter over there. In this vicinity, it doesn't really cover enough, to be honest. Firefighter over here. Sure. I mean, that's quite a large amount of investment in my fire safety. It's not going to get us quite back to positive territory yet, but, I mean, we're not far off it at all. Like another facility, like, right in here would be great. To be honest, I really feel like I should change up my city design a little bit. I mean, the grid-based system, I feel is good, but I feel like it could be better. Alright, so if we do something like this, right? Where we bang down one of these here. We get a road that connects there. We get a road that connects there. Suddenly, that makes things look a heck of a lot better. And look at that. We are actually superior fire safety has improved diplomatic relations. We're actually positive in terms of fire safety. That is great. That feels like a really good and drastic sort of change. Okay, I need to get more reeds. I need to get more everything. Did I get more? Yeah, I got more tunics, didn't I? Yep, 40% productivity. That's not ideal. That is not ideal at all. We got plenty of reeds in storage. Is there an issue with the warehouse building? I suspect that there is. Warehouse efficiency is 100%. Ooh, and yeah, you're the person that came along to our city during the can we equip you? Appoint them to a villa or an officium. I don't think we have that yet, do we? As much as I would like to. 1,250 population in order to level up again. Look at this. It's looking good. It's looking good. But yeah, we do need to get more. We do need to get more processing facilities. Another shoe weaver. Honestly, I'm thinking, let's put you down right over here, and another tunic facility. Put you over there. This I know is all going to be upgraded, but we will get to that in a little bit. I just think that we're going to need some more warehouses. And you know what? To be honest, for the cost of a singular warehouse, let's do it. Let's get a warehouse up there. We've already got a warehouse up here, but it's, you know, there's a lot of demands on the people that are doing the heavy lifting. We need to unlock some more slots, and to be fair, we can unlock some more slots. Where is it? Is it trading post improvements, depots, warehouse organization, upgrading your warehouse to the next? Yeah, this is it. That's what we want. You know what? Let's can that, and let's do this. 510 research, by the way, now is nothing to sniff at all. Feels like a real step in the right direction. I really like the size. I like the size of the city. I like the knowledge that we've got generated in the city. This feels pretty darn good. I love the fact that we've got 2 boats. To be honest, let's get this offloaded. Let's get this offloaded. And let's get you offloaded as well. Not like... Oops. Drive a little bit closer. Not like we really need to do anything with it. It's just, for now, we'll leave you... We'll leave you on the docks. That is absolutely fine. Well, I think we should finish exploring the map. Let's head on over here. Is this where... Looks like a big tall mountain, but I suspect that there might be some baddies hiding in the fog over there. So let's go and explore that. Also, let's just extend this to there. It's good. Very nice. So yeah, happiness and health, we still want to sort. Yeah, there's probably going to be a few negative effects thanks to this charcoal burner. If that's the case, you know what? Let's just move the charcoal burner right over here. Right over here somewhere. Don't really want to tank production of everything else, but we'll do that. Let's go here, up to here. There we go. I think that's the least worst solution, to be honest. It will improve pretty much everything. Yeah, wow, we're making real money here. Oh yeah, some enemy ships. It's okay. We can maybe also do another contract or two. I haven't really done a contract in a while. It's looking good. Looking good. Look at that. Festival's still ongoing. How long is the festival going to last for? It's going to last for flipping ages, man. This is great. That's the best 2,000 denarii I've ever spent. Fantastic. Also, these houses are now officially ready to upgrade to proper houses. Nice. Let's get that all done. More. Yes, please. Beautiful. Nice. Very, very happy. Oh, and would you look at that? We got a few more options on the table now for us, which I am very, very much going to enjoy. And yeah, this should be good. So we've got some brooches. What do we need? The production chain for this is silver mine. I don't think that we have a silver mine deposit. Apparently, okay, great. We can do that up here. Resource deposit required. Yeah, okay. Great. Inadequate fertility. Yeah, okay, so that's not. Do we have, yeah, we don't have. We've only got copper deposits and iron deposits here, and I didn't think that we did have, I didn't think that we did have that. That's okay, though, because we can now maybe start thinking about settling another island. Yes, dare I suggest. It is possible. Renderer. What is this? A lavender grower cannot be produced in this province. Good must be produced in another province. Use trade routes for ships to supply your cities. Fine. Okay. That's okay. But yeah, silver, not possible. At least not at the present moment. But we have unlocked the ability to get a harbor building, a shipyard. Absolutely going to do that. Sails, we need a sheep farm in order to make this happen. And then let's get that there. Rope, we've already got hemp being produced, and in fact, we're producing it in, you know, moderate quantities. We could do with producing it in more moderate quantities. Or more substantial quantities, I should say. Let's get that over there. Let's get this along here. And let's see. Let's see what we can do in... Let's see what we can do in our harbor. Right, we've got a civilian ship, we've got a Legio, a trireme, and then some more stuff. Okay, that's cool. We're all right with that. Ooh, and nautical research is now available. Ha ha ha! Very, very cool. Okay. Ooh, yeah, we've got a few other things actually that we've unlocked. So these are inspirations, which we need to reach the city status of growing city and generate at least 500 knowledge. Devote 2 cities to a single patron. Okay, that's fine. We're not really there yet, but that's okay. Trireme? Do I want to do Trireme? Nah, not really. Hazard fighters? Not overly bothered, to be honest. Plated hulls, tacking, cautious greeting, shipboard scorpions, shipwright studies. What do we want to do? I've not thankfully had to engage in any combat yet, so that's been quite all right. Oh, tell you what we'll do. We'll actually do sewing circles. Knowledge area effect +1. So anybody that's in proximity to a tunic, we're gonna get some bonuses for. That's real nice. Right, well, it is about time that we think about a second island. It is a very, very expensive endeavor. I've just sailed my flagship over here, and in order to build on this unsettled island, it's gonna cost me 14,000 flippin' denarii. I do have a couple of things happening. First of all, we've now unlocked the ability to switch regions, so we can actually go from Albion over here to, well, to this area. This is our boat. This is our boat. Great. Fantastic. Unfortunately, we don't... Well, it's nice that we're able to explore the world and whatnot, but we don't have the ability to settle anything over here. This is Villa Augusta. If you watched my video of the Anno campaign, we did quite a lot of stuff over here, which is kind of cool. Big fan of the campaign. If you're interested in the campaign, you can also see that. However, I feel like I'm not that concerned right now about what's going on. This is where we are over here. Aha, so where is that? Like Cornwall? I think roughly as to what modern sort of comparative would be. A missive from the Emperor. In recognition of your achievements, you've been granted the right to settle territory in Latium. Excellent. You can now enter and settle islands in the province of Latium, which is good. And a gift offered. Yes! Yes, I would love that. I would absolutely love the money, because that means that I can now think about settling, well, either another island here or an island in Latium. I think I'm going to prioritize, honestly, the island here. Yeah, we're gonna absolutely do this. Absolutely something that I'm interested in doing. Yeah, you want me to figure out a patron god. Sign a patron god to reap the benefits of your island. Yep. You know what? Let's make it the same. Devotion missing. I know we're missing a lot of devotion, but that's okay. Either way, it's kind of cool that we've got ourselves a second island now. And I'm not, like, losing money hand over fist, which is kind of great. Now, the reason that I chose this island is because there's a herbs... There's herbs fertility. There's seashell production. Unfortunately, there is no silver. I am desperate for silver in order to try and get my tin. Silver here. Doesn't look like... Okay, well, thankfully, doesn't look like there's any sort of, like, better option. This option would have been better. This island down here, which I literally just discovered. Because this does herbs and it does silver. But, look. Whatever. Doesn't matter. We've got ourselves a brand new second island, which is kind of nice. I need to go and grab some timber so that we can, you know, start the process of getting things up and running here without it taking about 1 billion years. But yeah, it's not looking too bad. It's not looking too bad. I mean, we can easily get our sort of operations up and running. Yeah, of course, everything that I decide to plan, of course, will require timber. So, yeah, let's bring you back from a little exploratory mission. We'll get you back over here. Devotional research is now available. Now, I believe that we get devotional research because, yeah, we settled a second city and we started devoting that second city towards a second single patron, which is quite good. Missing sheepfold. Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. I'm trying to increase my my boating ability, but it's going to take us a little while of development to get there. Also, I've got the ability to get a governor villa, which I think I can just sort of straight up build right now, and that is going to give me, I hope, a monstrously large amount of prestige. That's the absolute dream. Do I want to build it in the center of town? The answer to that is obviously I mean, yes, I would like to build it in the center of town. But I don't know if I can actually do that in such a way where it would not completely ruin everything that I've sort of got laid out here. I mean, that's not a terrible placement for it, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't be bad. I would just prefer it to not, like, ruin everything. Yeah, because we could, like, put it here. Yeah, it would have to go there. Okay, let me clear this out and see what we can do. We can also now get officeums, by the way, so that's... Officeum? Yeah, officeums, which we can plonk specialists into. Let's move a few of these around. See if that works. You know, we might just get away with this, to be honest. So yeah, we ditch that there. We go Governor Villa. Right in the center here. We rotate it around like so. I need to get you moved out of here as well. Let's do this to there. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. We go Governor Villa. We plonk that down. And we have to quickly refill that in order to make sure that it's all connected. And there's a little bit of sort of like ugly space around, but... apart from that, I think that's good. I mean, we should get an absolute ton of prestige as well. Also, we can put a specialist in here, and this specialist will give us additional health per residence. Look at that. We go from negative 134 health to all the way up to positive health. That is real nice. Oh, I'm satisfied with that. That is a great decision. And of course, we've got the flippin' villager governor, the governor villa, which is lovely. And it means that we're collecting prestige on literally all of these houses, which is, I mean, absolutely sublime. Where's my boat? You need to come back. You need to come back to here, buddy. We're waiting for you because we need to start moving resources around. We need to start trading. We need to start going. The other thing that I have yet to build is military buildings. So we can build a barracks, which I could very well do. We can also get ourselves an iron mine. Yeah, let's do an iron mine. Not an iron mine. A furnace and a weaponsmith. It requires charcoal, but we actually have charcoal already, so that's real good. Let's get another one of these in here. Just a little bit more charcoal. I think that's a good idea. Are we okay for fire safety? We're actually remarkably okay for fire safety. I really hope that we're going to see that massive negative penalty end here. I certainly hope that that will be the case. That'll be good. Another governor settled another island. Yeah, I'd like to get Latium sorted. That would be real good. That would be real good. Do I want to start timber production over here? You know what? I probably can. There we go. Start timber production. Just rough timber production. It doesn't need to be a lot. We just need to start going. There we go. And then we need to start getting some herbs. That's pretty much a small bird population. Resin. Yeah, it would definitely be better to get this island, I think, in hindsight, but whatever. Needs must, I suppose. Oh. Hello? You're just saying hello? All right. We're okay with that. We're very okay with that. Okay, let's not focus on that area super heavily. Research, trading post improvements were discovered. Nice, good time for it as well. Potato Villius, in order to get to the next city level, what do we need? I mean, about 400 more population. Honestly, I'd really like to get the next level of person. I'd like to get brooches. I'd like to get soap as well. Soap is... oh, yeah. We need the lavender. We need lavender from Latium. That's what we need. That's gonna be a challenge, but that's okay. We can make it happen. And meanwhile, everybody is just dancing away. Very, very happy with that. Let's get a few more of these upgraded. Great. I think that's all that we want to do for now. New options available. Oh, sweet. We've got ourselves a resin tapper, which we actually have We've got the island. We've got the island to do that over here. This island does have resin. So that's... You know what? I'm going to chalk that up as a win. Olive absolutely cannot come from here. So we do need to get an island in Latium that does olives and lavender. Okay, that's fine. But at least in the resin department, we know what we've got to do. So let's get 50 wood loaded up. Let's get 50 tiles loaded up. And then let's send you right over to here. Superb. Nice. Okay, is there anything else that I really need to do on this island? Not particularly. I think we're kind of... Oh, no, there's military. Yeah, there's military. But apart from that, I don't think there's really anything else that we need to do. We've not even really focused on diplomacy. Settlement request. A two-faced god approaches. Wants to claim an island. Choose view island. Can I view the island, please? Which island is it that you want to claim? Don't know which island it is that you want. I'm going to say yes. Sure. Obliged to you once more. Whatever. It's this one over here that he's claimed. Well, that wasn't even really one that I was interested in, to be honest. Another governor settled an island in Latium. Well, there's not much that we can do about that. I'm just sort of focused on my stuff, which I think is the right policy, to be honest with you. Let's grab a few more houses here. Let's not go over the top, but we do need a few more waiters. And also, it definitely helps monetarily to, you know, to be on top of things. I mean, we need the money in order to settle the new area. Right, good. Household needs, yeah. Amphore, okay. Not sure what that is, but it's okay. Mud dryer, yeah, I can start the process of getting some more mud dryers up and running, can't I? Yeah, we can go here, here, and here. We will have the wood in just a minute, but yeah, of course, yeah, we completely eliminated all of our wood that we do have because we decided to stick it all on a boat and drive the boat, or sail the boat, all the way out to here. Which is grand. Fine decision making. Indeed, I do say so myself. Right, let's get you back to... we can say send ship to island Potato Villius. On you go. Fantastic. So, here's what we want to do. We want to grab ourselves some houses. Not a huge number, though. Just enough to get by. And we'll get that out there. And then we shall do some resin tapping. So resin tapping, I presume, yeah, it needs to be done in trees. Let's go here and here. This is important. Okay, so there's going to be a shortage of upgraded workers. So we do need to get sort of more advanced workers for this area. That is something to bear in mind. Let's do it. Let's also get ourselves a warehouse. Get ourselves a warehouse over there. But we can get ourselves a herb farm, and that will be fine, I think. Are we fine to... Yeah, it's just waiters that work here. Herb garden. Okay, the people love a herb garden, as it turns out. Well, let's build it right in the center of town. Oops. There we go. Can we build it round... build it round there. Okay, it's not actually that large. That's fine. Absolutely great. And then the mercators, I think, to be honest, we're just gonna have to upgrade. We're just gonna have to upgrade the residences, right? After we get the needs fulfilled, which means that we need to do at least some rudimentary cockling, and a bit of this here. Another warehouse there. Go. Try not to upset this balance too much. And a warehouse right over there. Goods. Eels. Shortage of waiter workforce. Yeah, I suspected that would be the case. But that's fine, because we can easily tackle that with a few more houses, which we know where to build. Right here. And right here. Excellent. Ah. Not so excellent. That's fine, though. We'll just pop... Oh, actually... No, I'm going to need to change the location of this. It's fine. Pop you up there. And yeah, just connect that up. Nice. Okay, good. Insufficient workforce. Yep, I know, but we are going to fix that real quick as soon as the units have all sort of migrated in here. And you know what? We can grab a few more houses as well, just for good measure. We should be able to get the cockles all sorted. Yep, eels all sorted. You got plenty of marshland to play around with. You got plenty of marshland to play around with. The cockle picker should also be fine. And thankfully, we don't need a huge number of bits of infrastructure in order to get these houses upgraded. So we'll just pop that down. You know what? It is probably just easier for us just to get, you know, like reeds, like reed production facilities, etc. Shoe production facilities. We'll get all of it. Go. And yep, before I turn around and look at what's happening over in... I'm gonna regret this, but it's okay. Yeah, fine. So, before I turn around and see what's going on over in Potato Villius, Island Belief, yep, that's probably negative. That's not exactly ideal. What's going on? A touch of civil unrest is growing in the city. What's the issue here? Oh, we have no waiters anymore. What happened? Ah, yes, because of the unrest. Why, though? Is it just unhappiness? It's probably general unhappiness. Yeah. Yeah, city-state is decreased because we dropped below 650 population. I am not super happy with that. Custodes are enforcing the law. That is these individuals over here, incident units, etc. Let's get some more custodes over here. That's a very, very expensive building, I will hasten to add. What's the general unhappiness? Is it a cockle? Is it a cockle issue? Kinda could be a cockle issue. Yeah, I think it's a cockle issue. I mean, all of our cockles are coming from, quite literally, I think it's one single picker. So you know what? We can absolutely fix that. And eels as well. You know what? Let's do eels. And eels. There's no issues there at all. And yep, we are able to reach the warehouse, which is grand. I think that should be plenty. If we need to address any further issues, then we will. But this should all be settled down, I hope, and that will put everybody back to work. Yeah, population does maybe want to drop a little bit further, but we can hopefully fix that. The market services are wide enough. The bardic health services are wide enough. I'm thinking that maybe I should build... I mean, market over here. Bardic services over here. Build a little extra area here. Throw down some additional houses. Throw down some additional houses. Let's not try and interfere with the... Oh, yeah, that's charcoal burner, so that's very, very negative impacts on any of the homes that get in the vicinity. Oof, that took the cash out of us there. Thankfully, we're getting back on top of the populations. We're repairing the damage. That's good. There's still a little bit of an insufficient workforce, but... Oh, man. Sewing circles was discovered. Amazing. That is really good. That is fine. That means that we're going to get a bunch more knowledge as well, which is great. Fish markets. Some of the fruits of the sea seem to be in great demand. I will... Sure, start the process of researching that. Why the heck not? Let's do it. And a disease has just broken out. Are you kidding me? Well... Determines the severity and frequency of diseases. Are you kidding me? Really? Well, we do have a clinic. Ugh. Very annoying. Very, very annoying indeed. No warehouse in range? Oh, we've not built this, have we? There we go. Much better. Oh, there's a lot of stuff happening. Tarragon offers you a treaty. Yeah, I'll take a treaty, buddy. Sure, why the heck not? I mean, I'm losing money hand over fist here, so anything that ideally helps on that front would be great. Yeah, we've got to be getting on top of the eel supply situation. We've got to be. God, negative happiness is so bad. It's so bad. It's because it's a large island, right? It's because it's a really, really large island. We can improve the happiness by putting in the custodes. I mean, I can put it down, but it would not... It would have an impact, but it's not going to have a huge impact. It's going to cost me 1,500 to put this down wherever I do decide to put it. Is there anything else that we can do that would improve happiness? I mean, yeah, this would not be bad. The shoe weaver. Let's do that. Shoe weaver over here. If I can find somewhere to squeeze it in. Maybe. Tunic weaver. Already got a tunic weaver in most of the town. We'll do it. That doesn't improve anything. Bardic health. I mean, everybody should have... Oh, this area doesn't actually have access, so you know what we can do. Nice little cheeky one of those. Then that will allow the market and hopefully Bardic health to propagate outwards. Any better? Bit better. Yeah, it's improving. It's improving. And as long as we can get the waiter workforce up a little bit, that's what matters. Yeah. How's the plague looking? Ugh. Not great. Not great. But it'll come and it'll go, and I hope that we'll be able to fix things. Right, back over here. What have we got? We got a bit more infrastructure to build. Missing goods. You need reeds. Yep, we need to finish building the paths here before I was rudely interrupted. Warehouse should now be in range. It's gonna be that. It's gonna be that. And then Fishcroft. I think that will be enough to get you upgraded. To be honest, let's go into 3 times speed so that we can wait for all of this to happen. Did I do the shoes? I did hemp farm. I don't think I did shoes. Let's do, yeah, shoemaker. Oh, yeah, no, I did do shoemaker. I got the shoemaker already. It's the reeds that we need for the shoes, and then it's the hemp that we need for the tunics. Okay, ruins are being rebuilt. Ah, great. Was that a... I guess it was the plague that took that out. Instant rebuild? Yeah, sure, I'll do an instant rebuild. Yeah, the instant rebuild is... It's just 2, right? It's just literally 2. I'm not prepared to build a building down here, though. You know, the one that would save me from it is the Medici, but I literally do not have the cash for it, so that's a no-go. That is a no-go, unfortunately. Yeah, island belief is still negative. We still need these. Still need these individuals. We're so close to getting this. And the shoes. Let's get the shoes on the go. Fantastic. It's all happening. It's all happening on Fishcroft. It's not quite the same. It doesn't have quite the same ring to it as Potato Villius. I can be able to squeeze a road through there. I think not. It's okay. Punt you somewhere else. Over here. Fine. Come on then. There we go. Beautiful. So, we're going to be very selective about who gets upgraded here. There we go. There we go. And is that going to be enough, or do we need... We need more. We need more. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. So, that is enough. That is enough for us to officially be producing resin. Which means that for a potter, or we can start getting potters in this city over here. Fire safety is going to be reduced. We're going to reduce fire safety by 2, which is not something that I do actually want to do, but it is going to give me income. And income is something that I would really, really like. So, okay, well, let's kiss goodbye to this fire security. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move you right over to there. And it's so satisfying how we're able to move all of them at once. Ah, just not enough space. I thought we would have enough space. Okay, well, no matter. Let's move you away. And you away. Okay. Watch the fire safety number. We're at 82 right now. let's see what it becomes. But let's also watch our money, right? Like, that's important too. Because we're going to make a huge amount of money from this. Do I want to change this around? No, I don't. I'm fine with this order of operations. Okay. There we go. It's down. It's officially down. Money, it's not going to matter yet. Fire safety is not going to matter yet because it's not operational. We're going to need to set up a trade route to get the resin from the other island, which is fine. The mud should be able to be delivered. Charcoal, I think we've still got charcoal. It is going down, so it's maybe worth us producing a little bit more. And in fact, you know what? We should produce it on this island. We got plenty of resources over on this island, and we're not really doing any of the expansion that we could be doing. There we go. That's fine. Let's just leave it there. Plop you down there. Connect it all up. And as long as we've got some waiters to work here, we should be fine. So very simply, we're going to take one of our ships. We're going to go Fishcroft over to Potato Villius. We are going to resin, charcoal, load, unload, etc. Let's get that established. That is good. One of your issues were paused, apparently. Everything's in order. That's looking great. Okay, speaking of, I mean, does anyone want... Oh, Albionic research is now available. Yeah, we'll have a little look at that in just a sec. Does anybody want anything? No trade rights. We don't have any trade rights anywhere. Oh, we got trade rights with you here. You request olive oil and you offer cockles. I mean, maybe we should start doing... Ah, that's silver over there. That's a little bit annoying, but... Maybe we should start doing a little bit of diplomacy. I've not done much diplomacy at all, to be honest with you. So let's have a little look-see. Enter negotiations. I would absolutely love the opportunity to get a trade treaty. However, I don't have a huge amount going for me right now. Very few completed contracts. Okay. Very little research progress. Very low devotion to Minerva. Budding naval power. And petty. Your prestige is that of a charmless lesser official. Increased prestige with needs, public buildings, and ornaments. Well, if I need to get more prestige, then I need to get more prestige in order to try and trade with you. Is there anyone else that... Is there anyone else that I have decent relations with? What about you? Request a trade treaty. See, we're not nearly as negative. Very low devotion. Contract shy. I will go and do some more contracts for you then, buddy. How about that? Oh, there's our trade route, by the way. You can see. It's pretty darn cool. Let's go and see Tarragon. This is not Tarragon. Where's Tarragon? Tarragon is here. Let's go and see Tarragon. We'll go do some contracts, shall we? Fine. If we need to go and do some contracts, then we need to go and do some contracts. Disease. Everywhere is diseased. This is turning very quickly into a condemned island. Potato Villius is, yeah. Condemned. But still technically working. Instant repair. We need more waiters. Oof. Bit annoying. Missing goods. Is that because the range of the warehouse is out of there? No, it's just because we do not have any hemp, and it is hemp that you require. Let's do some more hemp then, shall we? Let's get that over there, and yeah, that's a bit better. That's a bit better. We're probably going to need some more workers to be able to fulfill that demand, but I think we're going to get there at some point, and honestly, I'm not too worried about it. You know what? Even if I was, could bang down a few more houses here, because we've got plenty of wood on us. That's all looking good. All looking good. Ruins. Yes. Instant repair. I would like to do that. We're repairing that. You're still diseased. I think that's it for the disease, thankfully. Full output storage. Is that because... That's because the warehouse is currently... in a state of disease at the moment. Sorry. Not much I can do about that. Okay, I'm pretty happy with everything, to be honest. This is going to start operating soon. We're close. We get a little bit of resin. It's going to be great. Here you are. You're coming into port right about now. I think that you will probably wait until... Yeah, you've got all of the resources that you need. Oh, no. Amazing. You're just going to head straight off and head straight back down. That's exactly what we want to see, to be honest with you. That's exactly what we want to see. The other thing that we do need to think about is prestige. I mean, do I have the ability to do many prestige buildings? I mean, not really. The officium, I don't think gives us prestige. The barracks, it's good, but we don't really have the workforce for it. The boats, yeah, warehouse, etc. Okay, so not much in the way of prestige. But we get a heck of a lot of prestige, to be fair. We did get a heck of a lot of prestige. Officia, barley. Yeah, I mean, we could build. Gaining prestige allows you to accommodate and employ more experts. We could build an officia, overlapping radius, but I don't think that in and of itself will improve the prestige. And also, barley. I don't really care about barley, to be honest with you. Yeah, not that bothered. I am bothered about making money, though, so I would really, really like to make a lot more money. Is there anything else that I can cut down on? Not particularly. Not particularly. Belief. Yeah, belief is still a bit of a problem here. And to be fair, we don't really have any services. I don't think... Can I build a governor villa here? Oh, I totally can. Well, you know what? If that improves my prestige, then what the heck? Let's do it. Let's do it. So I need a phantom for belief. That's what I would need. We are yes, kind of totally at spatial capacity right now. Let's try and fix it though, because we do actually need to get on top of this. Yeah, I don't know what low belief is going to lead to, but I'd rather not figure it out, to be honest. One more moved. It's fine. And that in there. And you know what? We get a little bit of extra knowledge as well. 1,500. That's an expensive lesson in knowledge and belief. There we go. Good. But at least it's sorted us now. So we need a little bit more wood here in order to build the villa, but that's going to give me more prestige, and more prestige is kind of what I'm after right now, to be honest with you. So that's great. Meanwhile, the festival that never ends. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. The Law of Majesty also never ends. Hence why we have such an incredibly large negative penalty to happiness. It's huge. It's absolutely huge. Oh, wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. Contracts. Yes, I need to do Tarragon's contracts. Are you over here? No, that's not you. Is it you? No. Oh, you're selling another boat? It's going to cost me 15k. I would like that, but unfortunately, I can't. So, let's see what contracts you've got available. Deliver 17 tons of cockles. Collect 2 crates in 30 minutes. I'll do that. I will absolutely do that. Let's go and see the Flotsam. There we go. Go collect it. I don't know where it is, but it's not that far away. Is it because... Is it over here because it's kind of in the danger zone? Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. And then the other one is basically right in the harbor of the danger zone. Oh no, this is a goodie. You're an alright person. Okay, well, if you're willing to pay me, and I'm gonna progress some of the contracts for you, which maybe will get us a trading relationship, I don't think I can complain. too much about that. That's great. What research do I want to do? I'm not sure what research I want to do, to be honest with you. I still haven't built a military yet. I feel like I should do at least a little bit of military conquest. Let's get some slingers then. Yeah, get rid of that. Some slingers. Yeah, let's just try and... You know what? Let's just queue up a whole bunch of military. I'm keen. I'm keen to just try and do as much military stuff as I possibly can. And I did say that I wanted to try and get a barracks down here, but I kind of just didn't. So let's see if we can try and do it. Because we've got it. We've got the goods. Do I have the space, though? I'm really low on the old space. Don't really want to impact the charcoal cooker thing. Yeah, let's put it up here. Recalls the soldier's life on seeing your barracks. Okay, great. Well, I'm glad you did that, Tarragon. Marvelous. So, archers, yes. I would like slingers. Let's get archers. I mean, maybe I can attack somebody. Maybe I can attack Manx. Oh. Oh boy. Oh, these are super expensive. I did not even consider how expensive they were. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Speaking of expensive, has my resin arrived yet? I don't know. Although fire safety is very negative, so I think that actually means yes, the resin has arrived. Yeah, it absolutely is here. Great. But at least we're making money, right? At least we're making money. Not enough of it, mind you, but we're at least making some. That's good. So, I mean, you know, if you're a mercator here, you're reasonably happy. You know, not everything is fulfilled. You still need those brooches and whatnot. Your realm faces bankruptcy. Your sovereign ruler has deigned to notice your monetary woes and offers you a subsidy. Sure, I'll take a subsidy. I mean, I'm not like... I'm not indebted, but I'll take money for free. It's great. I would like to go to pick up this over here. Great. And you know what that allows me to do? Actually, it allows me to claim another island, which I would dearly love to do, because it means that I can actually get soap or lavender for the soap. Let's wait until we get this boat over here. I want to see if I can... I want to do some offensive maneuvers as well, to be honest with you. I really do. Right. Deliver to the lighthouse. Let's go. All right. So with that underway, let's swap over to Latium. Oh, it's so nice out here. So I have a boat. I have a singular boat here. I have not discovered anything yet, or... no, tell a lie. I can settle this area here. Marble, iron, olive, grape, oyster. So I need lavender. I need lavender and... I don't know if I can get silver here. If I can get silver here, I'll take silver. Lavender, fertility, gold deposit, iron. Ideally, olive and lavender. That's all we need. If we get that, we'll be in a good position. Slingers, great, we've got that. And we're continuing to get a decent chunk of cheddar as well, which is good. What do you got here? Lavender, iron. It's already settled, so what can I say? By Zara Nitu. My archers are ready. Great. I'm ready to go on an offensive maneuver. If I want to. Not necessarily something that I feel I should do, but hey-ho. I like the fact that you can switch between two regions. I think that's kind of cool. What do we got, by the way? Weapons, timber. That's it. Right. Iron, mackerel, flax, sturgeon population. Big island. Really big island, but not very much. Empty coffers. Your debts are starting to attract the Emperor's attention. Act now or resist. I understand and wish to continue. I'm fine. I'm not indebted. I got plenty of cash. Okay, yeah. Head to here. Oh. New island. What do we got? Resin, iron, marble, oyster, flax. Again, not a combination that we really want or need. This looks like a probably big enough. Oh, I need to go and do this quest real quick. Even though I'm exploring. Latium. Yes, deliver the crates here. Beautiful. Amazing. Ah, 2 gentlemen are here to see me. Oh, fantastic. I can speak to them both, and I can get a specialist. Brilliant. So, workforce from residents, income, area effect. I'm going to take income, area effect, Gaius. Fantastic. You're just the man for me. Look at this. I got myself a little army now. Fantastic. So, the Governor Villa is now going to be home to Gaius over here, and our income is going to go from 200 and something to 500 and something. That is just what we needed. Amazing. My workforce is very, very low. Not in a great place. Not in a great place at all. In fact, yeah. And honestly, probably something that we need to try and do to fix that. Yeah, because this is not good. This is not good. Although, to be fair, we've got the ability to build. We've got the ability to build a few more waiter residences out here. So I should just build in the areas that we know we can. Cool. That out there. Great. And that out there. Nice. So that might not fix our precise problems right now, but it'll get us kind of close. No warehouse in range. Really? I thought this warehouse was in range. Okay, well, this is just going to be a bad charcoal deposit. You know what? I will just destroy it. I will take it back. I'll take it back. Don't worry about it. No big deal. And bang that up there. Cool. Right. Back to Latium, I think. Yeah, let's do it and see what's over here. Mineral deposit, iron, sturgeon, sandarak, and flax. Nah, it's just not what we need. Okay, unpause and set you to go all the way over there, and then we can switch back to Albion. I'm really happy, by the way, with how much money this place is making. It's really good. It's turned it into, dare I say, a little bit of a cash cow, to be honest. I mean, area effects and specialists is giving me an absolutely obscenely large amount of money. It's really, really good. Scouts have sighted new land. I'm gonna take the fairly simple decision that is, or make the fairly simple guess that is in another land. How are we doing research-wise? Yep, we're just doing lots and lots of research. I feel like my knowledge is in quite a good place, to be honest. We are technically getting a tiny little bit from Fishcroft, but that's okay. Population-wise, yeah, I would like to improve my population a little bit. I'd also like to improve my happiness, which is still utterly awful, thanks to the decisions that I have made. You know, so I don't really have anything to do about that. It's just like it's just bad. It's just bad. You got any other contracts for me, buddy? No. Although, you know, you might now be able to army power, it's higher. Naval power, mostly higher. Defensive power, he is way higher. Economic power, I'm higher. Prestige, I'm also higher. Would you be able to... Yes, look at that. Look at that. Give a gift, take a loan. I don't really want to take out a loan, but, I mean... Trade treaty. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. Budding naval power. You're only just starting to build up your fleet, so you're not perceived as a threat. I will work on it. Very few completed contracts. I'm working on it. Low devotion to Ceres. Yes, I'm working on that too. But I wonder, can we build a boat or two? I think we can. I can and will. 2,500. Yeah, let's get 2 of those. And then let's also get I don't know, like 2 inventory? Oh, I'm gonna need so many more workers to do this. Oh, I need so many more workers, man. It's a lot. It's a lot. I can't really do anything to... I mean, I suppose I could... I'm, like, maxed out at max capacity over here. Maybe I want to do... Maybe I want to do something over here. Can we get up here? I mean, it's technically possible, but probably just better for us to get a bridge across here. I mean, here's what I'm currently thinking, right? I'm thinking, if I need more waiters, I'll flip and get more waiters. One way or another. Do that there. And then... re-choose. Yep. And this here. Yes, I know it's going to be... I know it's going to be... I know we're not going to have the resources for it. That's okay. It's a brand new area, brand new opportunity to get just tons and tons of houses. There we go. Good. Nice. So yeah, as soon as we're able to build all of these, we should be fine. And yes, I realize we've got an insufficient workforce. Massively insufficient because I am training up workers to go and work on boats. I'm training up workers to go and work on boats, to go and work in the army, to do all that sort of stuff. Absolutely. We also maybe need to take a little look at our production stats and see, are we actually meeting all of our production stats? I mean, stuff like, for example, this, yeah, this woodcutter's camp here. Ditch that. You know, we get a little bit of cash back as a consequence, and more importantly, we cut down on the number of workers that we've got. You know, that's pretty good. Right, let's get all of these built. Can I? Yeah, I can just use the upgrade button to do this. Nice, that is super handy. Beautiful. Look at that. Great. And actually, we pretty much already fulfilled all of the requirements here. Low happiness in this town? Yeah. Yeah. Significant unrest threat in like 12 buildings. Well, that's not exactly ideal. That's, you could say that. Not exactly fun. Go, and there we go. And yes, I realize there's no road. If there's truly going to be an issue of unrest, it's probably going to happen here. Your increasing devotion to Ceres improves diplomatic relations. Yes, and I can do that, actually. I can do that by increasing belief. Yep, and I can do that by increasing belief through building a Phantom here. Yeah, let's do that there. So we don't have the resources to do it quite yet, but if I do that there, then that will... I mean, is that enough to get me... Is that enough to get me a relationship with this guy? I'm really hoping that I can try and... Request a trade treaty! Yes! This is exactly what we're after. So eager. Very well. That's exactly what I wanted. I don't know if you have got anything that I want, but I will certainly try. Warehouses. Yep, I'm going to get a warehouse real quick. Get that over here. Nice. Happiness is so darned low. Before happiness gets, like, chronically out of control, let's get a city watch right in there. What do I need for it? What do I need for it? I need 5 wood. So we should be able to get that in no time at all. Ship construction finished. Great. So I'm working on my military prowess, which is what matters. Great. More troop research. Let's get that done. Fantastic. So now we're not going to have any outbreaks of civil unrest over there. Look at this. Marvelous. So, what is it? What is it this trade treaty does for us, I wonder? Let's have a little look. We can actually get olives here. We can get lavender here. That's kind of nice, to be honest. And you request sardines or sandals. Well, let me tell you, the lavender and the olives is really, really nice. And actually, in a weird way, that kind of means that I don't need to go to Latium at all. I mean, I know I'm currently exploring, but if there's not gold, lavender, mackerel, we'll keep on exploring here. If we can find something in Latium, it's worth let's go here. If we can find something in Latium worth settling, we will do it. But it's on the move now. We're going to explore down to this bottom right-hand corner, or bottom left-hand corner, I should say. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, now, I mean, Tarragon, do we want anything from you? I mean, I like the idea of the olives, to be honest. That's really, really, really sick. I like that a lot, actually. I like this a lot. So, 450. Yep. And that's it. I'll just take them all. And you know what? I'll take the lavender as well. I mean, 450 is not a lot. It's not a lot to pay. Yeah, so I'll take that. Tarragon, you're a real one, to be honest, buddy. You're a real one. You are absolutely a real one. Oh, good. Oh, it's just back to Sufferville. Things are not good here. Oh, they could be better. They definitely could be better. Also, you need to get moved to there. That goes in there. That goes in there. Cool. So at least we're trying to fix things. Also, I feel like I'm going to try and invade Manx. He's so weak. And I just feel like I got to try, right? Should we go into diplomacy with him? Let's have a little look. So, is Manx not even here? Did you die, Manx? You're still around. Ah, you're just a free trader, so I can't actually go up against you. You request olive oil, barley, and reed shoes. I mean, do I have the ability to grow barley here? I don't think so. No. What about on this island? Nah. Does anyone have the ability to grow barley here? I think barley is growable. Yeah, barley is growable in Albion. I wonder. I feel like, okay, so yeah, so this Welsh guy has got some archers. Let's have a little look. Diplomacy. Let's see. Okay, our army power is evenly matched. I have naval power. Interesting. Defensive power, he's got way more defensive power. Economic power, I make way more money. Prestige, I make way more money. You know what? What's your relationship with everyone else, I wonder? Alliance effect. Specialist. Enter war declaration menu. A limited war. I mean, yeah, I would like that a lot. In a limited war, only military units and buildings can be attacked. The Emperor is less likely to intervene. An all-out war. Emperor is likely to intervene if things get out of hand. I mean, I think I'm going to be able to... Attack or neutral reputation. Unmatched prestige. I don't really feel like I want to do it quite yet, but I think I can take it. I think I can blockade his forces like on this island, right? And that's half of his army. Like there is a lot of he's got a lot of defensive stuff here, but I can build some more troops. Famous last words, because I have an absolutely monstrous workforce deficit at the moment, but that's okay. Ship repair. Yep, let's get you to do that there. You to do that there. And let's get my flagship to go and prepare to blockade this area over here. I like this. I like this idea. a lot. Gem of the Giant. It's nice. It's a good thing. Ship archers. Archers have slow fire rates. Well, you know what? We'll position you at a position right over here. This is... Oh, yeah. I can get this villa. I forgot about that. There's a shortage of workforce. Oh. Villa's not connected. Why is it not connected, though? Oh, no. It's not connected to the villa. The villa isn't connected by the walk route. That's fine. Okay, there we go. Whew. So we got one need for one waiter. Well, that's fine. I can just about manage that. That's a very, very easy problem to solve relative to everywhere else. Nice. Okay. Good stuff. More research. It's taking place. It's great. I don't think I want to change. I don't think I want to take this this ship off the routes that it's currently undertaking. I think it's fine. I just need to get more. I need to get more houses, man. This is a real problem. It's an absolutely huge problem. Let's get that in there, that in there, and curve you around. It's good. That will at least give me some slight more. Ooh. Great. Sign of Ceres is unlocked. Brilliant. Okay. Yeah, I would very, very much like to do that, to be honest with you. If I can squeeze it in somewhere, that is. It doesn't look like it's got a huge range. One of your ships is under attack. Is this my transport ship? Oh, no, this is Orbitalium. Well, you know what? Enjoy. Enjoy. Where's your home base? It's here. You are utterly stacked. Utterly stacked to beyond the point of... I mean... Wow. Who are you? Hostile encounter? Extend a polite greeting? Oh, you're going to be in Latium. Can I have a little look, by the way, at diplomacy? Oh, you're there, yeah. Can I have a little look at diplomacy, see what... Wow. Wow. That's huge. That is absolutely monstrous. I still think we can take this guy here. I think we're going to go for an all-out war with this dude whenever we can. Oh, I think that guy sunk one of my ships, and by sunk one of my ships, I mean, I think he sunk the only ship that I have in Latium. Yeah. So... Oh, don't... Oh, stop. Yeah, he's collecting my loot. To be fair, right? Oh, ransom demands? I'm not paying a ransom. I'm not paying a ransom at all. Sorry, buddy. I will pay your price. No, that's not the button that I'm trying to click on. It's this one. I will pay your price. I'm not prepared to do it. I want to be friends with you. My army power is slightly more. Naval power basically matched. Defensive power, you got way more. Prestige. You're probably not going to deal with me, unfortunately. I mean, I can offer you a gift. A small gift. Regular gift. Oh, it's so much money. A defensive pact would be lovely. A trade treaty, we're still very, very far away. What if I give you a small gift? Does that improve things a little bit? I mean... I don't think so. Very low devotion to Minerva. Yeah, that's... Well, I suppose we've just got rid of money. Oh, but the good news is that this guy who I'm planning to attack... This guy that I'm planning to attack is weak. Where is it? Orbitalium. Let's get you over here. Fantastic. So I think we could be in a position to do something here. My waiter workforce, it's too much. It's too much. It's too overwhelmingly problematic at this present moment. My population is fine. We do get more waiters per house if we supply all the goods. Suppose I could supply more. Yeah, but I mean, there's not many areas that don't have the full sort of complement of goods, and in the areas that have the full complement of goods, more cockles, insufficient workforce. Yeah, I mean, we could move cockles, to be fair, right? If we go into trade routes, we can move cockles, which I'm assuming we will have a lot of. Cockles and eels, actually. Unload here, establish the route. Yeah, that's actually better. So then we will bring in at least half of the resources by sea that we need. It's the happiness, man. There's so much negative happiness. Well, I think we just have to build more houses, to be honest. To be brutally honest, I don't think we have a choice. I think if we want to survive, we're gonna have to go to war. And I'm saying that just because I feel like it. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. And then if we're gonna go to war, we're gonna need more people to go to war with. So that means more more waiters. Go. Don't do that there. Do... Yeah, this here. Then grab this, move this ever so slightly across that way. And then this down here. That's nice. And then just try and fill in as many additional houses as we possibly can. Low health? Yeah, health is quite low, actually. What's it coming from? Risk of plague is quite high. Not necessarily the end of the world. Okay, pop in a few more of these. You know what? Just get rid of these trees. I know that I was kind of prevaricating on whether or not to get rid of any trees, in fact, but it's about time that we do just bang them down. Wow. Okay, population is very, very large. Armor smithing has been discovered. Lovely stuff. We are super low. And we're now a vast imperial city. I did not even think about reaching that population milestone, but that is great. That feels like that feels huge. That feels absolutely huge. Can I get, by the way... Well, first of all, can we check out what we can build? We can build some defensive buildings, of which I have built, by the way, absolutely none. Armorer... yeah, we are building weapons. We are absolutely building weapons. And we have got a furnace. We need to get a tannery. We can get a tannery... I mean, probably somewhere up here, where it doesn't stink out the entire area. And we'll get this thing over here as well. So that's fine. Okay, get that up to there. Good. No, what I was really going to see if I could check on was the health building. The Medici. So we could definitely do with getting a Medici over here. Yeah, that would be really nice. Even if it was half the area, that'd be some good coverage. Yeah, in fact, like right in there is perfect. And then I think, to be fair, most of it has got coverage already. That's a bit better. We'll do that. I mean, I don't think anything is going to be able to restore our ability to sure. Well, we'll zone 3. We've not necessarily got to commit to them, but I don't love the fact that we don't have any health coverage. I mean, at all. And the fact that there is a risk of a plague breaking out is less than ideal, I would say. We need 10 timber. There is civic unrest. That's not cool. Can I do something about that? I mean, yes, I can. I can build a city watch building up here, but we're going to need some more wood in order to get that built, but we should be able to. I mean, we produce wood super quickly, so let's do it. Yep, there we go, and that can be quelled. Fire is started. Where? Here. There is a fire unit, but it is not close enough. It's not close enough. And a disease started. Oh my goodness, there's so much stuff happening now. It is because we've hit that vast imperial city, level 5, etc. I'm under attack. I need to get out of here. I can't do anything about that, can I? Send to Potato Villius. Go, 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 go. Get out of here. Get out of here. I would dearly love... Yes, I know one of my routes is a minor issue. Can we sail fast? Can we bring in... Hold on. I need to bring in some reinforcements here. I don't know if we're going to be in time, but we can try. So I need you, and I need you. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ideally, if we're just able to... Oh, boy. Okay, that was a nasty maneuver. Turns out, we are at war. These are the garrisoned infantry, I believe, of the villa. So it's a darn good thing that I decided to get the villa here. I think you're going to end up going down, to be honest. I think you're going to end up going down. Yep. There we go. Go, 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 go. So the trading post, I think, does have, you know, some rudimentary defensive capability. But... yeah, you're trying to slink away? I certainly hope you're not going to get away. Yeah, well, you're going to lose some troops for it. And I'm going to get, hopefully, a little bit of prestige from... There we go. Look at that. Some proper combat at long last, eh? That's what I'm talking about. It's just some filthy barbarians. Get stuck in there, lads. Beautiful. Amazing. Literally no chance. They are getting routed like crazy. Glorious. Absolutely flippin' glorious. But this is it's a good warning for what I have to deal with against, oh, fire incident. Yeah, I forgot about that. City status is decreased. Yeah, because there was a massive flippin' fire, and now everything needs to get rebuilt, etc. Yeah. An enemy unit was defeated. Yes, and it was your enemy unit. And now there's a plague breaking out. Oh man, this is crazy. But it's so darn good. I flippin' love it. I could play this all day. Okay, right, ladies and gents, we are gonna wrap things up right about there. I'm a big fan. I like Anno. I really like Anno. I like Anno Pax Romana. This is really, really good fun. You can check out a link to the game down in the description below. The link lets Ubisoft know that I have sent you, so please do indeed consider getting it through the link down in the description below. Anyway, thank you very much to Ubisoft for sponsoring this video. I've been Orbital Potato. I'll catch you next time.